Madie!
Madie.
Madie Butler.
Hey, Madie.
Madie.
Madison Ray.
Hey, Madie.
Hey, Mouse.
Madie girl.
Butler.
Madie.
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 Madie. Madie.
The one word I would use to describe Madie's personality would probably be dedicated.
Driven. Driven is the word I think of when I think of Madie.
I would say inquisitive. If you throw out ideas, she's constantly milling around and thinking about what we're teaching and how that connects with what's going on.
Resilient, because I know she went through so many injuries with soccer and she kept a smile on her face.
I would use spunky.
Spunky.
One word that describes Madie's personality is, I would say, independence. Madie has been very independent ever since she came out.
Genuine.
Genuine.
Butler.
Is authentic.
Congeniality. She's always easy to be around. She's fun to be around, and just makes my day.
Sassified confidence.
Outgoing and straightforward. I know those two words, but I mean, it's true.
Caring. Sorry.
There is no one word, Madison, that can possibly describe your personality. You are thoughtful, you are kind-hearted, you are honest, you are real, and that's what makes you the wonderful girl that you are.
One time I was going on a tangent, as I often do in my class, in English, and we started talking about gender roles in our society, and Madie piped up and just said, "This is what I want to talk about. This is what interests me." And I knew from that moment on that I was really going to like her.
Madie was trying to play a role with two other students. I had a French student in the class and another German student, and Madie's job was to play the role of a girl who really liked a guy in her class, but he liked the French exchange student, and Madie had to play the person, the go-between, and she had to speak German to the German student and French to the French student and hook the two of them up on a date, and watching her play that role was hilarious.
This year's national debate topic was economic engagement with Mexico, and she created a plan where she could not say Pemex, she kept calling it Petmex, to the point where she even convinced her partner to say Petmex, and he yelled out in the debate, "I can't believe I just said that."
One of my favorites that we do sometimes is when we're on the couch and we're just reading. That's probably one of my favorites because we're just being us and just kind of relaxing.
The thing that sticks out in my mind, mostly from having Madie is not in the classroom, but the fact that she stopped by and say, "Hi, Mrs. Decker," and that she still stops by and says, "Hi, Mrs. Decker," and it means so much to me.
Her 16th birthday party with all those giggly girls. That was just so much fun and so cute.
Madie, the fall of the year, I do not know whether it was 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter. They've all been great years. Of the colors back in the woodlot were absolutely just beautiful. Fall afternoon, the sun was shining in through the oak tree, the oak, and particularly the popple, the aspen trees, and everything was turning to gold. And you and Cam were laying in the leaves, covering each other with leaves. And it was one of those days where seemed everything was sprinkled with magic. And this is back in the area where we have the beehives, and over at just towards M82, the hill. You can climb up the hill, and it was a beautiful day. And if you really believe this, you can see everywhere from that point. It just was a memorable day.
I think the biggest thing was when our friendship first started to blossom was when we'd go to all our brothers' soccer games together, and we wouldn't really watch our boys, we actually would explore the other games and see if we find any other cute boys around that are closer to our age. And I think that's probably just been the best thing. Just like getting away from all the boring brother games, but finding all the cute ones. It's true though.
One day Cameron and I and Madie were on a bike ride, and we're going around Bella Vista, and all of a sudden there's this mailbox. Now Madie hit it on her bike, I have no idea, but it was super hilarious, and she fell off, and then she just bounced back up. I'm okay! And so I'll just never ever forget that.
To have this wonderful occasion to have this trip in Ireland with her, again, meant the world to me. And up here in the restaurant, she's helped us out for 6 years. This will be her 7th. And she's so good with people. I think she's going to be, whatever she does, she's going to be very successful.
Some of my favorite memories of Madison are when you and Cameron would come and spend the night, and we would always go for Chinese food. Madison would get bowl after bowl of egg drop soup. Cameron would get plate after plate of shrimp. And then we would come home and pick out a movie, either Bambi or The Goonies or Short Circuit, and the three of us, Madison, Cameron, and I, would watch the movie, and Peepaw would nap till it was time for bed. So,
one of my favorites is the camping episodes. A couple of years ago, we went to DH Day, or not DH Day, excuse me, Hoffmaster, and your dad and your brother and I spent time in Lake Michigan in late October. It was just a gorgeous day. But before that was a camping episode here in Baldwin, in Baldwin Oaks, here in Jenison. And Grandma Diane was taking a picture of Madison or Cameron, and you came up to do the moose ears that Cameron wouldn't know what was going on, and I snuck up behind you and got to do the moose ears on you. So this is one of my favorite memories and one of my absolute favorite pictures.
I absolutely loved coaching those U12 boys with you. That was just a dream come true.
We were sitting in her room because we both love to read, and we were both just reading books and sharing, and Mrs. Butler comes in and goes, "Hey, what's up?" We're like, "Oh, nothing, just reading." "Oh, okay." Comes back 10 minutes later, still reading, hour later, and she's like, "Are you guys mad at each other? Like, are you in a fight?" We're like, No, we're just reading books.
When we met for coffee down at Diane's in downtown Rockford almost a year ago, and I got to know you as a person, and I got to know you as an adult, and I developed a tremendous amount of respect for you just in that 2-hour conversation that we had.
Boating and spending time up on Hardy Dam. One of those camping trips, you guys started a fire with a magnifying glass on a leaf, and I think an ant was involved somewhere in there. We kept that fire going the entire weekend, and we never used a match.
And my second most memorable moment, honestly, are several, and that's when you spar with your father. You two are so much alike, and it is amusing to sit and watch the two of you spar and get on each other's nerves and love each other all the way through it.
Madie and I have told each other everything, and I have been so grateful, and I've been so blessed to have such a friend and such a sister that I could never have asked for. I never necessarily wanted, because I have Bjorn and he's kind of a pain in the ass, but I think, Madie, you have been my sister through the thick and thin, and I'm so glad, I'm so grateful for our friendship.
To have Madie is not only a friend, but more like a sister, I would say. I mean, I've known her since 6th grade, and we've been through a lot with our families, with our friends, but it seems as if since 6th grade, a lot of our friends have disappeared or gone away, but she's always been there. Whether it's been months apart, days apart, even hours apart, she's always been there, and that's been one of the best things about having her. Through everything, I know she'll always be there. I can always call her, and I'm sure in 20, 30 years, we'll still be those friends that catch up after years, and it's like no time has passed.
The first thing I think Madie will be in her career is a lifelong learner, so I always believe she'll be in some form of education, and I could definitely see law or public relations, working with government would be something I could definitely see her pursuing.
She's going to be helping other people. She's going to be drawing on everything that she's ever learned. She's going to be challenging herself, and she's going to be challenging her parents, because she's going to struggle because she's going to do something challenging to help others, and they're going to be challenged because they're going to want to help her, and she's not going to let them.
Social, like awareness group, or in politics. I just can't imagine her ever sitting back and just letting things happen.
I have to say what she will be in her career is successful.
I know you will be successful and flexible and kind and caring because that is just who you are.
She's so smart, and she, like, having all the languages, I'm sure that she could do anything that she wanted to.
I think she should pursue something in the science field. I think she should be a pharmacist, a dentist, a doctor, or a meteorologist. She has the brains for all of that.
I think that Madie can achieve what. Oh, here, let's start all over.
Perfect, no problem.
Maddie's gonna be somebody with power. She's gonna be somebody who's in charge of somebody else. Hopefully a man, 'cause I think that she'll do really well at that.
I think Madison can be anything.
Anything you want.
But I believe you're going to take on the nonprofit world by storm.
You will effect change. I'm not sure if you're going to fix the education system, and I know that you can. I have a feeling it will be more in the social realms rather than the education ones.
I think Madie will do very well, achieve great things. She has talked about being a meteorologist, and this sounds great, but I really believe that she can do what she sets out. If she makes up her mind, I can do this, she will be able to. I really believe this.
I don't know what exactly, maybe some kind of international relations or something like that. Something with a chair and a little name tag like this, but it says Madison on it.
You're going to sink your teeth into it, and you are going to run with it, and they will be very lucky.
I actually think that Madie should become an attorney of some sort, or some kind of civil rights leadership role or something like that.
I see Madie traveling, definitely using her love of language and her love of travel, as well as her love of art, just bringing her to places that she didn't know she could go. So I definitely see her having a lot of stories to tell in the future.
Because she's going to be a game changer, for sure.
Madie, you are absolutely beautiful, inside and out.
Madie, you are an inspiration.
Outgoing, engaging, and memorable. You'll be a student that I'll remember 10 years from now when I run into you at Myers.
Exacerbating, awesome. Madie, I'm blessed that you were in my class.
Madie, you are amazing.
A beautiful, intelligent, loving granddaughter.
Madie, you are perfect.
Madie, you are my sister, my best friend, my go-to girl, and you just are a one-of-a-kind, unique person that I have been blessed to meet, and I am blessed to have you in my life.
Madie, you are the prettiest girl in Rockford. And boys lie.
Madison, you are truly amazing, amazing young lady that I am just so proud to say that you're my daughter. And I'm in awe of you every single day.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Madie, you are the best sister that I could ever ask for.
Madie, you are impactful.
Madie, you are inspiring. You have always inspired me to become a better man and to become a better father as you grow older. You inspire the kids that you coach to become better athletes and better soccer players, and you inspire your friends and those closest to you to become better than who they are. And for that, I don't even know what to say.
Madie, you are approaching the threshold of your life. And all odds are that, or most all odds anyway, that the chances are the next 6 years will set the stage for what life will bring forth to you. Do not let anyone veer you away from your course. Stay the course. You are qualified, you're capable, and you're very comfortable in your skin. and you'll do well. Don't let anybody shortchange you.
Last words of wisdom I would give you is enjoy life. This is not a dress rehearsal. Don't have bad days, have bad moments.
Be honest to yourself and others so that you can sleep at night.
Live your life. Don't let anybody tell you how to do it.
You just always be you. Never change. Don't change for somebody else. And the sky's the limit.
Be yourself. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Don't take it too seriously. You're totally awesome and I love you very much.
Have fun, and after knowing you for 3 years, try not to take everything so seriously.
Have fun. Have fun. Don't take life too serious that you forget to laugh or to make others laugh. Whatever path that she ends up taking right now, it's important that she keeps some humor as she grows from this point on.
Madie, I just always hope that you keep the passion and the motivation that you have now. You're going to find times in your life where you are so busy and you're so tired and you just want to maybe slack off or do a little bit less. And I just hope you always see the end goal in sight and keep your confidence and know that you can do honestly whatever you put your mind to.
Any words of advice? Okay. Remember, Madie, that the thing that prevails is the things that you do to everybody else. Is the things that the happiness you bring to other people, and the joy that your smile brings to people who are struggling. The ears that you have always listened to all of our problems with. Those things are really gonna take you really far.
My words of advice for right now would definitely be just do what makes you happy, no matter what it takes and no matter who thinks it's not right, because you know what makes you happy and you have to do that. And I'll be right here supporting you the whole way.
Keep your honesty, keep your energy, keep your integrity. Most of all, find something in life that makes you happy, and you'll never work a day in your life. I know it's old, but it's true.
Happiness is not in what we get. What we get makes a living, but what we give to others makes a life. Wake up every day and try to make a change, and you'll impact somebody every single day.
Never, ever give up. Always be willing to take chances. Remember the golden rule, and that is to treat others the way that you want to be treated and to always pursue being your own boss.
Something I could never say to you in class because we're in a public school and I'm your teacher. I pray that God is going to use everything He's given to you to go out and bless other people, because I think you're going to do that anyway.
Words of advice, always do the right thing. And be thoughtful, remember the golden rule, and always remember that the good Lord is looking after you.
Advice, keep working hard, because you're awesome.
I love you, Madie.
Madison Ray Butler, I love you.
I love you very, very much, sweetheart. And I'm very proud of you.
143, honey.
Madie, I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you, Madie.
Madie, I love you.
Madie, we love you so much. I love you. And we love you so much. And we are happy for you. I'm graduating from high school. But we hope that where your future takes you, not us, takes you, that you'll come back home and remember that we're here for you should you need us.
Madie, I adore you. I love you so much. So much I can't even express.
Madie, I am so fortunate to have you as my granddaughter. I if you were my own daughter, I couldn't be any more proud of who you are and who you've become. And I love you with all my heart.
Madie, you have always been there for me, and I always love having you around. I know you can make some stupid jokes sometimes, but I love you.
Madie's last full day of school in June.
You are awesome. That's fantastic. You are such a living. Go!